Hey, what's going on? I am making this video because I felt like for October, um, I should be talking about like scary movies, right? Like it's just what you do. You want to talk about like Michael Myers and like this physical manifestation of evil as like one person, right? But I kind of wanted to go a different way with it because, um, I mean, there's like mixed emotions around like lots of things that we celebrate for Halloween, right? Like there's all this graveyard stuff going on, like I don't know, like a lot of these Spirit Halloween animatronics, like they're actually a little bit sad if you think about it, right? Like the clowns kind of lose their mind and that's what leaves them in this state of like being evil, right? Or at least scary to us. But so, with all that being said, I know it's like today's the 10th of October, so it's already been 10 days into October. I have not watched one scary movie at all, but today I did want to talk about Jacob's Ladder because I've been thinking about Jacob's Ladder. I'm not too sure why, but it's just been up there, you know? Um, so I watched the beginning of it earlier today, and if it isn't just such a deep movie with so much stuff just like in there, then I don't know what is. You know? It's such I mean, obviously it's like a psychological movie, but even the ending, because I've seen it before, and if you've seen it before, you know what I'm talking about. As a parent, like that ending hits. When I first saw it, I wasn't a parent, but like since I started watching it again today, I am since I already know what's at the end, I'm kind of not excited to get there. You know what I mean? Because it's sad and it's happy, right? So Jacob's Ladder isn't like a horror movie. I guess you could call it like psychological horror, but still, um, it's just sad, which is like what comes with death, right? The things that are out there for Halloween, like graveyards and stuff. Like it's scary and it's spooky, but it's also like sad, you know? It's a lot of stuff in there, you know, so we can't just back up and say it's scary because it's a lot of things at the same time. But anyway, yeah, like Jacob Singer being in Vietnam, everything goes like crazy all at once, super fast. Super fast. All of a sudden, there's like people at the tree line that are going to get to him and the rest of the Americans that he's with. And then at the same time, his comrades that are smoking weed or whatever they were doing are getting like poisoned because it was laced with something, right? So they're like convulsing and stuff. It's pretty intense. And then that's when it all starts, right? When he gets like stabbed, and that's when he wakes up in his real life. And he's divorced. He's with a girl named Jezebel that he met at work. His chiropractor is telling him that he should go back to his wife. Jezebel is she's kind of a bitch, you know? She is. Like, she doesn't want to see him cry. She doesn't remember his kids' names. Like, does she really? Is she really into him? Who knows? Anyway, that's beside the point. But anyway, like, you know, towards the end, like when his chiropractor is like, sometimes the people that we think are like demons are really just angels. It just depends on how you look at it. You know what I mean? I think that's like such a beautiful, like, I don't know, the theme for like Halloween merging into like Dia de los Muertos type stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's very there because I know in the States, it's not like a thing to do Dia de los Muertos, and I didn't grow up doing it. We didn't believe in that, but now that I'm like thinking about it, it's like it's not scary, right? And like all over the world, you hear like about how other people choose to like have their physical body handled after death, right? In other countries or in whatever. Like I've heard of like families keeping the body like in their home for a while, and it's not like a crazy thing. It's just like the norm there, right? Maybe unsanitary. I don't really know much about that, but I'm just saying. And this is going to be not a long video, but I just wanted to talk about Jacob's Ladder because it's in here, man. But yeah, if you've seen it, if you're a parent, I think it might just get to you a little bit. Or if you're more like into your feels, I think it gets to you too. Because I remember the first time I watched it too, it got to me. It got to me. That ending, super fucking sad, man. Like, not sad, but it's like satisfying. But at the same time, you're just like, oh man, why you gotta do that? You know what I mean? Like, no, man, like, I don't. It's just a hard watch, which is so crazy because the rest of the movie is so like uh, jumbled and like I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but that's how he is here, right? It's like that's what was happening in his subconscious mind. That's what's happening when he's passing out, right? He's passing out because he's been stabbed in Vietnam. His brain is like his brain and his body are not in sync. So his subconscious is like a literal hell for him, right? Well, I guess not literal, so I just won't use that word anymore, but his subconscious is hurting him because of everything that he went through. When he first sees like the picture of his son that passed, oh my god, he's still crying. And it's grief. This grief that he has. And how can you blame him? Like that's pretty messed up, man. Like a situation like that, who you don't even need to know what happened, right? Just the fact that his son passed. And how do you get over that? And him and his wife, unfortunately, they couldn't do it together or whatever. Or maybe he messed up, you know? Uh if there's clarification on what happened there, then let me know. But other than that, I think it's really sad, you know? And yeah, I think I think that's all. I just wanted to say it was so sad. I know it's like Halloween, spooky season, but it's just so sad. But anyway, I'll catch you later.